Get my own notifications. Okay. Let me turn this down. I don't even know I get that. Let's see. Someone has come into the room. Hi. I don't know who this one person is, but thank you. Oh, it's 6 people in now. Thank you. Welcome. Hey, Bernally. Look. Hey, Devin. Not you was waiting like Fantasia. Chill. Well, I appreciate y'all for joining. Hey, Julian. Hey, Boo. What y'all got going on, chill? I'm committing. Hey, JB. Hey. I'm committing to going live, whether I want to or not. Hey, Montrez, how you doing? Yeah, you on your way to the gym? Look, I said I'm gonna start working out more. I've been walking like on trails and stuff. Before I did this video, I had walked around my neighborhood. I really wanted to walk around it twice, but I only did it once because I still had to come home, finish cooking because I had prepped before I had went on my walk. But I wanted to finish cooking and eat before I actually hopped on here. Look how I eat on other people's live, but I don't eat on mine. No, I just didn't, because I'm not used to going live so much. I kind of just want to focus and not be doing other things. Hey, Joseph. The internet is is committing to. Yes, the internet is thriving. I even came on here on top. Well, no, I got on here at 6:16. It wasn't 15. I was a minute late or whatever, but I was here nonetheless. Yes, my internet be acting. It's been acting right. So I can't even say too much because my internet been acting right for real. It takes some getting used to going live. Yes, because I used to go live earlier on in my YouTube journey, but then I kind of just veered off from it. I honestly, there was one time where I went live and we were supposed to do something on that live, and a lot of people didn't show up, and I was like, oh, okay. And from then on, I just kind of felt a little discouraged, just in, full transparency. I just felt a little discouraged, and I was like, you know what? I'm not even going to focus on going live no more. But even still, even though I've been in the YouTube game for a few years, but like 5 years at this point, I still have to get used to going live again. And it makes me nervous despite me, despite me being, a little seasoned with the whole YouTube thing. Hey, Harold. Hey, Tammy girl. Yeah, the people are wilding right now. Bang bang is all I have to say. Are you talking about that guy? The him? Is that who you talking about? Ain't no upgrade. This is simply standard. Okay, this is typical stuff. But yeah, Julian, is that who you're talking about? Because before I had got on here, I had seen that some dude, a YT, had passed away. I didn't know nothing about him. I had to ask one of my friends, who is he? Because I didn't know what was going on. I don't keep up with them. I'm not really a big political girl. Yes, I'm not saying, yeah, right. I'm not a really, yeah. I don't really get into that world all like that, I just know what I need to know, and that's it. Pay attention to certain things, but certain people, I'll be like, child, who is that? Simply Jeep, because I still got StreamYard Plus, okay? Despite all that's going on, I still got my StreamYard Plus, so don't be trying to come for me. Oh, I don't know what that is. I need to turn my phone over so I don't get distracted. I'm with you, Sakina. When I have a toothache and wait, when I have toothpaste and condiments, I'm squeezing everybody. I'm trying to get my money's worth. Oh, yes, you was on my Instagram stories the other day then. Yes, that's exactly how I am. I'm not cheap, but I am going to get my money's worth, okay? I still got that. I went out yesterday and bought like a big thing of shea butter, but I still got them containers, them 2 containers that I had showed y'all on Instagram because guess what? It ain't over yet. How is everything? Everything is good. I'm a little tired, but I'm feeling like y'all's energy is going to help me, get my energy up. So I'm doing good though. I really had a good day today. I really kept it very light today. I didn't do too much. I went to go get my eyebrows done. Yeah, I went to go get my eyebrows done today because they needed to be done bad, and I'm going to a concert or this weekend. So I just wanted to do a little prep. I had a whole appointment today, y'all. I had an ultrasound for my neck and shoulder, and it was this afternoon. I totally forgot about it. I had gotten a shower and everything. And while I was in the shower, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm supposed to be at my appointment right now. I got out and I called them, but they didn't answer the phone. So I'm gonna just have to call them tomorrow and see if I can reschedule, which I wish I just would have went today, but I'm not used to afternoon appointments. It was too late in the day. And I don't know what's up with my calendar, but my reminder didn't go off either. He was a fierce Tangerine Man supporter who's constantly advocating for violence against Black and brown people or folks. Wow. Well, do what you will with that. Not to go too political, but no one is upset about those who are like him. I mean, I seen the comments. I said, okay, I'm gonna let people feel how they feel. When I was living on my parents' dime, I was so wasteful. Now I'm frugal as fuck. Look, and I'm like, I don't ask my parents for anything for real, but I'm just like that. Like I don't know what it was that made me this way, but I'm just like that. I don't know. And I used to be wasteful too. That's the funny thing. It's not like it's because it's my money I'm changing up. It just I just became that way one day. I don't know. I actually wax and thread. So the lady that I go to, she does both. She waxes first and then she goes in with the thread and then she'll go through, every now and again she'll go in with a razor, but that's not really too often. She really do all things. Okay. She'll go in with the scissors every time too. So in the tweezers, she do it all, but she's the best in the game, baby. She's the best in our neighborhood. Okay. A lot of girls that I went to high school with, we all been going to her since high school. Hey, lovely. How you doing? Yes, show JB some love. Make sure that y'all subscribe to his channel. He is a YouTuber as well, if you do not know. Julian, he said, and I quote, I think Hughes-related deaths are warranted for us to have the Second Amendment. That makes sense on the one comment that I saw. Somebody was like, he passed on what he believed in. So, ugh. Okay, now I'm done with that kind of talk. People tell me to thread, but I'm scared. Don't be scared with threading. Honestly, threading it does not hurt. But I guess it depends on the person. I guess it depends on like the person who's actually doing the threading. But it doesn't hurt me. It doesn't make me bleed. I want to say, honestly, not even trying to scare you. I think I went to a lady by my job one time, my old job, one time. And I think she did cut me when she had threaded my eyebrows, if I'm not mistaken. It was so long ago. And I barely veer off from the person that I get my eyebrows done by. But yeah, I think she did. Because I remember saying that I was going to write a Yelp review on that. Y'all, I'm a Yelp reviewer, okay? Listen, I'm going to get on Yelp and I'm going to write a review if I don't do nothing else. Well, I kind of fell off track, but I will write a Yelp review. I don't care. I've been doing it for a long time. Since my early 20s, I've been on it. So I guess being a reviewer just always been in my blood, baby, because I'm going to write a review and I'm going to share my experience. But yeah, don't be scared to thread. Like you got to try it out first, okay? Before you say that you don't like it or anything, try it out. Go to somebody who got good reviews, or if you know somebody that could recommend you to somebody, Do it like that. Oh, my shirt look all tilted. Yeah, I'm gonna be so sad when I gotta take my braids out. I'm really just trying to hold on to them. It's not time yet, but it's getting a little up there. Yes, find someone. Don't you stay in Texas? I'm sure somebody good out there your way. Ciao. But yeah, I'm gonna be real nervous when I gotta take my braids out. Not nervous, but I just don't want to. For real, I stay right in your yes, like a health inspector. Okay, no, but like I bought my mattress from Mattress Firm. I had I left a Yelp review for Mattress Firm in my area because I got my mattress on a deal. Like the little signs that they have on the mattresses, it was the wrong sign. So I got my mattress at a discounted price, and they was like, "Oh, this the wrong signage, but we still gonna give it to you for that price." And I was like, "Oh, word, okay." Left them a cute little Yelp review. It's a nail salon up the street from my house that played me back in like 2013. I wrote them a nasty review. Like it don't even gotta be food related. I'm gonna do what I want to do. I'm gonna leave my opinion regardless. Oh, I had to call my friend back. She calling me. Who concert are you going to? It's a new artist. So his name is Isaiah Haran. He's like associated with Kalani, but I had discovered him like 2 weeks ago, and I'm in love. I'm in love. Like literally after I discovered him, I found him on Twitter, and then I downloaded his album instantly. Like I can find out instantly whether or not I'm going to like an artist or not. And I just became obsessed. Y'all, I have not listened to anything like any other music outside of him. And if you follow me on Instagram, you done seen me singing to it, posting. Like I can become very obsessive with music that I love. I'm the same way with Lucky Days music. I haven't felt like that since Lucky Days. So it's like, look, that's who I'm going to see on Friday. Mattress Firm is such a smart name for a mattress place. I never heard of it, but it's cute. Girl, you never heard of Mattress Firm? It's very commercial. They got commercials and everything. They worldwide or nationwide, shall I say. Hey, Naturally LC, how you doing? I'm very surprised that you have not heard of Mattress Firm. I'm taking it back. Very taken aback. Have any of the rest of y'all not heard of Mattress Firm? Speaking of mattresses, don't mind my pile of clothes over here. I've been meaning to put those away, and I have yet to do so. Yes, come on, WK. Mattress Firm is that girl. Oh, you from South Africa. Wait, do you live in South Africa or are you in the States currently? Like where are you in the world? Okay. Let me find out I'm worldwide. I know I do get some subscribers and things from the UK, but oh y'all, my dog acting a fool. My mom just pulled up. So if y'all hear him acting crazy in the background, please ignore. But yes, that's what's up. I keep saying I want to go to Africa. I need to travel more. I need to get out of the country. I've only been out of the country one time, and I went to Jamaica, and I had a good time. I would definitely go back to Jamaica. Yes, I forgot. Yes, I got me a good mattress from Mattress Firm. See? Yes. Shout out to Africa. I say Africa. Shout out to Mattress Firm. I'm South African, born and raised. I live in Cape Town. Look, since I've watched Young, Rich, and African, look, is that the name of it? I always feel like I be saying it wrong. Young, Rich, and African. They definitely made me want to go to South Africa real bad. It's really nice. Like I know that it's kind of like whitewashed a little bit from my knowledge. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's still somewhere that I would want to travel to because it's really beautiful and I want to see the beautiful things in Africa despite all that we've heard about Africa growing up and all of that. Like we already know that there is beauty in Africa, there's luxury in Africa, and I want to experience all of that. How do you like living in Cape Town? Right. Do you watch Housewives of Atlanta? Right. What do you watch? Yes. South Africa looks very nice. And speaking of, I do need young, rich, and Africans to come back on. My friend had sent me a video of Annie a few weeks back, and she looked real good. She looked like she got that loser up off of her, but looks can be deceiving. We will have to watch the show to know. Also, I seen that Diamond, he is in he did a song with Sierra recently, and they made a video together. So I said, okay, listen, the show needs to come back. Hey, King. Have you thought about doing what I eat in a day as a vegan blog? Yes. Look, if you follow me on Instagram, I talked about this last week actually. I was I had said this because a lot of people were telling me that I need to do these type of things. But for me, I don't like, my eating schedule is very off. Like the only thing I'm consistent with is either starting my day off with tea or with some warm water in a ginger cube. That's like the only thing I'm consistent with, and then I'll eat fruit. So the fruit really. Oh, speaking of, let me text my folks and tell them I got a watermelon in the trunk so they can get that out. Or they're gonna have to come in here and get my keys. Um, but yeah, I'm really inconsistent when it comes down to my eating patterns. Like there's times where I'll eat one day. I ate raw for a day a few weeks back, and the only thing I ate that day was a smoothie bowl. And what was it? It was a smoothie bowl and something else. I forgot what else I had ate. Yeah, but it was like I only ate two things that day because I wasn't hungry like that. And if I'm busy, then I won't eat either. So like if I'm doing a review at like 10 o'clock and I've edited, done the review and everything, I won't eat until like hours later because I'm focused on something else. Or if I'm, organizing something, whatever. If I'm busy, then I don't think about eating for real unless I'm like really, really hungry. So it'll have to be a day where I'm just like in the house and really focus on eating. Don't get me wrong though. I definitely have days where I just be chowing down, but I don't really think about it. I do have a what I eat in a day video in my phone. I have some clips that I put together and stuff, but I just haven't posted it. So I do need to post it though at this point. Shout out to South Africa. Yeah, definitely stay put. It used to be whitewashed, honestly, but it's not like that at all. Very pro-black. Okay, we love to see that. So we really need to be trying to go to South Africa. I love watching your IG stories just to see what you eat for the day. Yes, I do post a lot of what I eat. So if you are interested in like what I eat in a day type of things, definitely follow me on Instagram. I follow me on TikTok too. I'm just getting to the point of posting on TikTok. I need to get to the point where I'm making reels on Instagram too. I just haven't gotten there. And for me, it's just more of a mental thing when it comes to Instagram because I already have like I'm kind of established on Instagram, and I say established meaning that people know me. Like a lot of my friends, my schoolmates, and all of that, they follow me on there. So I just be a little shy, like, I need to get over that. That's the same thing that happened when I did my YouTube. I wasn't promoting my YouTube on Instagram because it was just like, it's a lot of people on there who know me, and it's like, they're gonna know that I do YouTube, and then they're gonna start watching my videos and stuff. And that's exactly what they started doing. I even have people who come up to me, family, friends, schoolmates, or whatever. Yes, I seen your video, and I'm like, bitch. But I appreciate it at the same time because with me posting my YouTube on Instagram and Facebook and all of that, those people, my friends, my schoolmates, my family, those are the people who really started my foundation with YouTube. So it's like I need to just get over that and just post the shit. Stop acting so scary. I can't stand when I self-sabotage or, just kind of talk myself out of stuff, but I do that. Yes, I watch Housewives except Jersey. The Africa trip to Atlanta was funny. Even if Wig didn't want to hold the black baby. Okay, yes. Baby, she knows her housewives. I don't eat when it's too hot. Look, I don't like to eat certain stuff when it's hot. Like, I don't do soup. I like to eat, like, seasonal for real. Like, my mom, she the type to be like, I want to make chili. In the middle of July, like, girl, please get away from me with this. I don't want that. Mom. Look, she about to come in here real quick. Mom. Excuse me. No, she act like she don't hear me. I just heard her in the hallway. Ma! Oh, she'll be here in a minute. Anyway, yes, she's the type that want to eat chili and shit like that in the middle of the summer, and I don't like that. I like to eat chili like later, maybe later this month, maybe in early October, because here in Georgia, we don't really get the fall fields and stuff like that really until like November, late October. But I will say the weather has drastically changed. We have dropped down to the 80s, and it's been cooler in the morning and cooler at night. And I'm like, hold on. It's still, I was gonna say it's still August, but it's not. We're like, hold on, like this, we still be having summer weather during this time. So I'm just like, hold on, Georgia, what's going on? You switching up real quick. I don't know about you, Sakina, but I'm glad that Georgia weather is starting to cool down. See, that's what I'm saying. It just happened a little too fast for me. And I just feel like that because we had a lot of rainy days this summer, and I need my time back. Okay, I need my weather back. But it has been really beautiful. I will say the weather has been amazing. Yesterday, I went to the grocery store. In the store that I shop at, they have a hot bar. It's a vegan and vegetarian store. Joseph, you might have heard of it before, Seven Under. I go there a lot. It's a co-op, but they have a hot bar. And so I wanted to get some food. And some told me, I was like, let's go eat this at the park. I tried to go to a park that was like in the area, but I was like, no, I ended up at Piedmont. I keep a picnic blanket in my car. And so I went to the park by myself, and I just laid out and ate my food, listened to some music, and I just vibed out. Like I got grounded. I meditated for a little bit. I was out there for like 2 hours. I really had a good time. So I have been loving this weather, and it's supposed to be like this, like for the rest of the week, on to next week. Like I'm living for it. I want to travel overseas. London, Paris, and Japan are on my list. I wanted to do Italy. Definitely want to do somewhere in Africa. It really doesn't even matter. South America. Like there's a lot of places that I want to travel to. Come on in. Right, my 12-year-old nephew found my channel, and my niece be watching mine sometimes. I got a watermelon in there. Ooh. In my trunk. Can you get it? I forgot.
Well, you should have asked Omar to get it.
Where he at? Where he at? I was about to text y'all, but I heard you in the hallway. Can you get it for me, please?
I'm too hungry.
Well, I cooked. The food is on the counter. I bought some more okra.
Come on.
Okay.
Queen is here.
Oh, please. Yes. My niece be watching my stuff sometimes. I'll be like, girl, hold on. She's 11. Like, Oh, see, you about to get blocked. You about to get blocked. Here you go on your fuck shit. I'm about to block him. And summer went by fast. It did. It went by so fast. And I'm like, I had a good summer, though. I'm going to say, I definitely had a good summer. I've been hanging out a lot. Like, I've been in the streets a lot. And y'all, I got to update y'all on the dating. Look, I just gave y'all an update last week. I got to give y'all another one because my goodness gracious. I should have told her. Y'all say, hey, child. Hello, Sakina in chat. Just passing through. Hey, Miss Bay Thing. Georgia weather is bipolar as fuck. I'm so surprised I got 2 inches of snow back in January this year. Yes, it is very bipolar. We're gonna have to see what it gives this summer. I mean, this fall, this winter, and how soon it's gonna actually stay consistently cold. But yeah, y'all, I have been in the streets, and it's 2 new people in my phone, and I don't think I want them there. I don't think I want them there. But I'm gonna have to give y'all an update, here soon. Well, honestly, shit, I can give y'all one right now, because I mean, what? I don't know if y'all hear my mom. She yelling outside. I enjoyed the update live with you and Josiah. Yes, thank you. I'm glad that you enjoyed. I'm not always in the streets. I be at home for real. I'll be at home and in the streets. Balance. Okay, that's what it is. I've been outside a lot lately though. Simply to no They not it. I already know they not it. They not it. Don't say their name. Oh baby, I do not. Look, where my phone at? I don't. I shouldn't be well shit. You can't see they numbers. One of them is right here, not saved. Then the other one is right here, not saved. Like I do not. I don't save these numbers. No, I sure the hell do not. I don't even save. Listen, if one of my friends get a new number, it's not being saved for a minute. It's if it's somebody that changed their number constantly. Like, girl, please, you might mess around and change this shit tomorrow. What I'm gonna save it for? It take me some time, and when it come down to these men, it takes some time. I'm not about to sit here and do all of that with you. Hell no. Give us an update now. Not you don't want them. I don't want them. Oh no no no. Why is she lying to y'all? Look, I do. I be in the house. I be in the house and outside. I be both. Okay, so let me tell y'all. So anybody who live in Atlanta or been to Atlanta before, Rocksteady is like one of the places to go to. You want to have fun. You know, you can have dinner downstairs. They got a little lounge area upstairs. Okay. So I went to Rocksteady for mashup Sunday or whatever, mashup. This is my first time going. That's like when the DJ played, you know, mashup music, all that stuff. So it was my first time going to mashup, but I've been to Rocksteady too many times this summer for my liking at this point. I want that to be the last time I go to Rocksteady for a minute. But yes, that's where I went. And me and my friend, we was having a good time. We was, you know, vibing out. We ended up, so where we were behind a section. So we were standing behind a section, you know, just grooving, dancing, drinking, all of that good stuff. And it was some guys that was sitting in a section. It was two guys and a woman. And they started passing us shots, like asking us if we want shots. And I'm like, no, because I had been on light bites. When I say light bites, I mean champagne and wine. That's what I had drunk on. Because earlier that day, I went and had drinks and dinner with one of my friends, and I had a mimosa there. But that was like a few hours prior. And then after that, I went to my friend's house, drank some wine with her, and then I went out with another friend to Rocksteady. So child, I had like 2 dates in one. Went out with another friend to Rocksteady, had a mimosa there, and so I was good. But then the dude was like, you know, do y'all want a shot? And I'm like, no, because it was tequila. I don't like tequila. But next thing you know, I see him passing them over to us, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So just to appease him a little bit, and don't jump on me, I appeased him a little bit, because usually I would dump a drink out real quick. Don't buy me a drink if I said no, all of that. Like literally don't do that, because you will waste your money if I said no and I've reached my limit. But I don't know. I just took a little sip of it and then I put it down on the little table. Next thing you know, he done turned around and was like, y'all come in our section. And I'm like, shit, okay, shit, bitch. I need to rest these feet anyway. I got on heels. And it's so much, you know, dipping it and doing it I can do before these calves get to burning. So I'm like, all right, well, we in the section. And I don't know. I guess they start just asking people to come, because at first it was just my friend, and the people who own the section. And that just was what it was. But then like all these random people start coming in like over time. So this dude comes out of nowhere, because I'm sitting down. Like I would stand up and sit down. Like I was in between doing that. So I was sitting down and I was vibing, you know, just doing a little grind, like, okay, whatever. And this dude came out of nowhere. And he was like, you don't need to, he was like in my ear, you don't need to be doing all of that sitting down. You need to be standing up. And I'm just like, okay, like, bye. Not even really studying him for real. So a song came on that was, you know, my jam. So I got up and I'm dancing with my friend. Like, you know, it is what it is. And he comes out of nowhere and he's like trying to grab my hand. And I'm like, nigga. And then he grabs both of my hands and he was like trying to pull me close to him. I said, if you gonna dance with me, we are doing it arm's length. So he doing the little, you know, whatever. And I'm like, okay, whatever. That was that. My friend ended up saving me. So she was like, you know, she came over and we started dancing together. I said, thank you, you know, because she already knew. I didn't even have to say nothing. She just came in. And that was that. He was like, I'm about to go walk he introduced me to his friend that was there or whatever. It was a woman. And I was just like, oh, hey, girl, you know, like, I'm not mean to women or whatever. Like, hey, girl. And he was like, I'm actually about to walk her out. I'll be back. Okay, do what you gotta do. Like, I don't care. I don't care. So Me and my friend, we leaving at this point. And while we're walking down the stairs to leave out of the building, I see him at the door. And I'm like, I try to like leave out without him seeing me, but of course he seen me. So I'm just like, all right. And he was like, hey, hey. And he started trying to like walk me to the car. And I was like, you walk me to my car, you walking me and my friends to my car. Like, no. So he goes to the car and he started talking to me. And I'm just like, okay. So he ends up going back into the building. So me and my friend, we still outside the car. We debriefing about the night. And next thing you know, like 5 minutes later, this nigga come rolling up in a Porsche. I'm like, not you done pulled up. Me and my friend looking like, I thought you was back at the club, like at the spot. Why are you here? And so he gets out and he starts a conversation with me. So I start having a conversation with him. This is a Nigerian man, by the way. I said, have you ever dealt with African American woman before? He was like, no. I said, well, so would you date Nigerian women, like African women? He said, no. He usually dates Caribbean women. He lives in New York. And I was like, okay, all right, like whatever. He not from here. So I'm like, all right, like it just was what it was. So we just having conversation and all of that. But at the end of the day, like I know me. I wasn't really interested for real. So it's just like I was talking to him, but he was trying to take me on a date the next day. And I'm like, I don't know. And he was like, why you don't know? I'm like, I don't know. Like we'll just have to see. And so he ended up hitting me up on Monday and he was trying to go on a date, but he was leaving to go back to New York at 10 p.m. And he had messaged me at like 4. He texted me at like 4. Mind you, I'm recovering from a hangover. I ain't trying to see you. So I was just like, yeah, no. Y'all, why I sent this the screenshot? Because he asked me on Monday too. He was like, what you doing this week? I'm like, nothing, but I got a booked weekend. And he was like, do you want to come out to New York? What? I, I screenshotted it to my best friend. Like, girl, I met this Nigerian last night. He trying to bring me to New York. Absolutely not. Like, I even told him, I said, no, I'm actually going to pass on that. And she was like, girl, I took a nap. I woke up, this bitch then found this man. Then found him and was like, girl, you better go. He a surgeon. Bitch, how did you find him? She was like, ain't this him? I did not give you his name, bitch. How did you find him? So she all geeked and shit, like, oh my gosh, girl, yes, he a surgeon and he into you, girl. You better try to play into that. No, I'm not. I don't give a one thing about me. I don't give a damn if you a millionaire, bitch. If I don't vibe with you or if I just feel like there ain't nothing here, then no, like I'm not doing it. So I did tell him no. I said next time you come in town, because he said he'll be here in like another few weeks or whatever. I'm like, okay, next time you come in town, then we can arrange something. But like I was not about to get up out of my bed after I had been throwing up for the past couple hours to go be in this man's face. And I really didn't even want to do that. So I was like, yeah, no, I'm not about to do that. But yeah, I just kind of already know, like, I already kind of know how I feel about that situation. So then later that night, I'm texting my friend. I'm like, girl, why this the one that I was out with that night? I'm like, girl, why the African just asked me if I wanted to go out to New York? And she was like, oh my gosh, that's like absolutely not. Like, we don't give a damn if you don't pulled up in a Porsche, if you doing X, Y, and Z. Like, no, like, we going in. So she was like, what you think about this dude? She sent me a picture of some dude. And I was like, oh, he look all right. Like, I can't really tell because he got on glasses. And we having multiple conversations in one text. So then I'm like, girl, like, tell me who this man is. Like, I had to go back, like, girl, you forgot, you just skipped over this. Like, who is this man? Is this like your potential bae or whatever? She said, no, this for you. Girl, what? Me? Who is this man? And she apparently, like, this happened real quick. When we was at Rocksteady, some guy walked up to her, asked her for her number. And so she had been talking to him all Monday. And she was like, he asked who I was. And she was like, yeah, that's my homegirl, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, oh, I got a cousin that live in Atlanta. Because the dude that she met, he lived out of town too. He was just there for the weekend. And he was like, oh, I got a cousin that I feel like might vibe with her. How he get that, I don't know. But basically, my friend was like, "Oh, well, my girl don't play. So like, yo, is she wear her natural hair? She dark skin. Is he okay with that? Like, cause you see her with braids, but she wear her fro typically. You okay with that? She don't, play around with no foolishness. She vegan. She blah blah blah. Giving him all the prerequisites, right? And I'm like, okay, she did her job. That's what's up. So she was like, yeah, I'm actually on the phone with both of them. Like, you want to be chimed into the call? I'm like, girl, what the fuck is this? Like, what do you mean you on the phone with both? What do you mean on the phone with both of them? So she calls me. She gives me a full like heads up before she even clicked them into the call with us. She was like, okay, I mean, he funny or whatever. I'ma just see, like, I already gave him the rundown of, this is basically like the interview stage. Like, we just trying to see if y'all vibe. I'm like, okay. So I get on the phone with them. They was funny, but at the same time, it was like corny. He was making jokes. He from North Carolina, but he lived here. He was making vegan jokes, like the whole "you eat grass," like, then nigga, this shit's not funny. Like, it's not funny. If it's funny, I'ma laugh, and it's not me being sensitive. As y'all already know, y'all make simply grass, simply whatever all day, so I can laugh at it. But if it's not funny, then I'm not gonna fucking laugh. And so it's just like, okay, he was just kind of corny. Some of his jokes just was not given. He's a funeral director. He's talked about that a few times. I'm just like, my friend could tell that I was getting uninterested like over time. He ended up like asking me on a date. So apparently we going to brunch on Sunday. And y'all know what? Like, the thing is, like, I'm trying to be open-minded. I'm trying. And that's because I say stuff like, I want to date. But then the minute a man comes in my face, I'll be like, oh, please, just like go away. Leave me alone. But it's like, I can't say that. And then like also not be open to date. And my mom is like, you just got to be open because everybody's not going to be your type and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I know that. Like, duh, I know that. But at the same time, you also have to have something. You have to give me something for me to be interested in. So, like, at the end of the day, I don't know. I'm going to have to let y'all know if we go on a date. I forgot he texted me. I forgot to text him back. I opened the text and forgot. So, yeah, there's that. And then on Friday, I forgot Friday, I'm at a food hall. Anybody who live in Atlanta, the Works, y'all know about Chattahoochee Works. I was there. And this dude just like started walking with me out of nowhere. Another Carolinian. I think he's from South Carolina though. He was like, what he say? He was like, hey, how you doing? What's your name? Blah, blah, blah. I told him my name was Tiffany. I told the African my name is Tiffany too. That's my name when I don't want to give out my name. And so he was like, yeah, what's your name, Tiffany? I'm like, yeah. And he wanted my number. I'm like, no, you can have my Instagram now. And he was like, okay. So after he gets my Instagram, he's like still trying to stick around and like walk with me. Mind you, I'm with my friend and her baby. I'm like, no, nigga, I'm here with somebody. Like, what? Please go away. You already got what you wanted. Like, disperse, please. But luckily, I end up seeing my old supervisor. So the moment I see my old supervisor, I made a beeline straight to him. Hey, oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in so long. To get this nigga up off me. Y'all, why this man? Let me show y'all. Cause I'm just feeling like at this point, I have a story to tell y'all. Like when it come down to this dating a little too often now. This man sent me a message, and I read, "Good morning." This on this DM. Good morning. Don't let nobody fuck up your day, queen. Wake up, wake up, get to the bag, pop your shit with a shit emoji. Y'all see the shit emoji? Yeah. I just said thank you. And then it continues. Oh, I got my finger on it. And then it continues. Shooting stars can be seen during the day too. I made my wish when I saw you. Make sure your pretty eyes have a good day. I guess there was supposed to be ass. Make sure you, yeah, that. And then he sends me, I just liked it. Then he sent me another message. How you make your bread? I run my own company. Like, why is he so aggressive? Like, I just don't understand. Let me read y'all comments because I'm just babbling at this point. I'm loving that you decided to go live and talk to us these days. Thank you. I'm loving it as well. I just got to get warmed up. My friend saves her contacts by random descriptions, truck bay, or that lady's son. Yes, I do that too. But a lot of times I don't save it. You got to get saved for that. You and I need to find somewhere to go. Cajun, who you talking to? Come on, double booking. I do that all the time. Ain't no, oh, yes, double book, okay? I got one day with this friend, another day with this friend. I love doing that too. It just makes my days eventful. Um, Guys are a dime a dozen, especially Atlanta men. Have fun and don't take it seriously until they prove their worth. Exactly. I love a good tequila, child. That was Don Julio. No. Y'all know I am a cognac girl, okay? Give me the brown. She went to Robert house. Who is Robert? I hope you ain't talking about R. Kelly, bitch. That means they don't have friends. Red alert. Oh, the people in the section? Exactly. Cause what? They was just letting people in. But let me sit in. Let me get in and sit down. Shit. Thank you for the liquor, even though I don't want it. I end up pouring my friend's liquor out because she was just holding it in her hand. She didn't want it. I said, girl, give me this shit. And I poured that shit out on the ground. Like, bitch, like I said, if you buy liquor or you handing out liquor and we said no, that's at your own risk. Don't be mad when you see me not drink it or pour that shit out. That doesn't impress us, sir. Exactly. Leave me alone. Oh, they have simply hangover. Oh, when I tell you, I was down for the count. Mind you, when I had went out with my friend to have the first outing that I went to, when I had the mimosa, I was supposed to eat Brussels sprouts and fries. That's what I ordered, but they put aioli on my Brussels sprouts after I asked them not to. And so they took forever for the food to come out in general, but they took even longer to bring me my damn Brussels sprouts. So I was like, you know what? Forget it. I had just ate fries. That's another reason why I was fucked up. Yes, girl. Or is WK you a girl or a guy? I don't know. But yes, New York. Ask me if I wanted to go to New York. Simply flew out. I ain't flying out to no nigga house that I don't know, okay? Casey, you married, bitch? He still may not be a good person. Your friend probably talked to him too. Wait, what? Your friend probably talked to him too. What you mean? I'll come on your dime, but no access. I ain't coming. I'm skeptical. I don't trust nobody. Okay? I don't trust no fucking body, especially not no man. And you want me to come out? Absolutely not. I get irritated too quick. And you want me to be no, hell no. Nah, I don't get flexed out or flued out unless we've been talking for a while, at least. Exactly, because when I was dating my ex, he lived in Maryland, and we talked for like 6 months before I came out there to see him. Like, nah. And plus, that was my friend's cousin, so I felt a little, safer going out there because this is somebody that she's, related to and that she knows. Simply incompatible. Exactly. Like, what? Cajun, please, I wish I could post memes in the chat because I have a good reaction to that malarkey. Cajun always in some shit. This is giving back when house phones were a thing. Exactly, with the let's get on 3-way, 4-way. Absolutely. Simply unimpressed. Listen, I'd be unimpressed as fuck, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. These men are giving dick and disappointment such a waste of time. Not apparently, Sakina. You don't like him right there. I don't. Simply Tiffany. That's me. What do they say when they find out your real name? They never know because they never get to that point. They never get to that point. So they don't know. Mind you, I'm telling people my name is Tiffany. My Instagram handle is Simply Sakina. How old is who? How old is who? I don't know how. Well, the doctor is 40. The funeral director is my age. He's 32. I have no idea. Mr. DMs, I have no idea how old he is, but yeah. That sound real hoteppy. What sound real hoteppy? That's why I need to be paying attention when y'all send stuff because I need to know what y'all talk about. I needed that laugh. Don't tell me you attracted crazy. Listen, what is it? Like, hold on, y'all. A hike then popped up. Y'all know I be going hiking. And you got an RSVP. The block be hot. They be selling quick. Does he know you do YouTube? Hell no. I ain't tell nobody nothing because we ain't got to that point. Y'all don't need to know what I do. Shooting stars can be seen during the day too, man. I wish you, that was crazy, wasn't it? I am not married, actually. Sakina, please. No, Occasion ain't married. That's just an inside joke. Oh, okay, insiders. What? Right. I tell men, my name is Brian. Okay, you can give a little Brian. Sakina must be her last name. Tiffany Sakina. See, that's when, listen, when I get to telling them what's my name, if I do get to that point, because I already thought about it, if I get to that point where they be like, but you said your name was Tiffany, that's my middle name. Boom, boom, boom. Now, do it sound good? Let me see. Sakina, Tiffany. It don't really flow with my name, but yes, that is an excuse. That game old boy was trying to spit in your DMs. Yeah, it's like, no, he wasn't no hotep though. He really giving country bumpkin. He had like a scarf on his head and was like to the side, child. Listen, y'all don't make me embarrassed. Do not make me embarrassed. Shoot. There's already enough going on. These men just like, I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed to say that. Oh, yoga in the park. Oh, let me tell my friends. Sign up right now. Sunday at 11. Child, listen, I'm doing it. I need to text her right now. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me. The group just did a yoga in the park post in the app, period. Sign up now. Anyway, that's my stage. What is your stage name, Cajun? I would have said my name is Scotty Bonnage. Simply story time. Yeah, y'all, I'm gonna have to let y'all know like how it, like, even if I go on this date with the funeral director, because like I need to text him back, huh? Listen, y'all help me text him back. Y'all tell me what y'all think I should say. Okay, and this is the funeral director, the one who was doing all the jokes. And then I was like, that was another thing too. When I told him I went to the park yesterday, he had texted me while I was at the park. And I was like, yeah, I'm just laid out at the park, just enjoying the weather or whatever. And he was like, wait, so you love the outdoors? What he say? Let me read it to y'all. Look, y'all are all in my business. He said, okay, you vegan, you got natural hair, you are outdoorsy woman, you want some sunflower seeds? I wasn't laughing. That wasn't funny. I bypassed that. Like, like, find something else to talk about. Anyway, he said, sorry for the late. Oh, this ain't even shit for y'all to help me respond back to. Because he was like, sorry for the late response. It's been a crazy day on my end. And then he sent me a YouTube link. Nigga, what's this? Let me see. What's this YouTube link? We about to find out together because I don't know. Yes, he said sunflower seeds. Tiffany, my stage name? No, it got to be something better than that. Tiffany too basic. No shade to the Tiffany's out there. Don't be embarrassed. I'm going to have to take you on a date. So exactly like this. And this is why I love gay men, because they know how to treat women. Not necessarily like I need a gay man around to like boost my ego or nothing, but y'all just know how to treat women, like I said. Okay, let's see.
Balcony danger. The balconies could fall off a Northwest Atlanta apartment complex. That's according to inspectors who warned property management to tell residents not to walk on them and to avoid standing under them. Channel 2's Courtney Francisco, live outside the complex on West Marietta Street in Northwest Atlanta. And Courtney, people reached out
this
to
what he sent me,
y'all.
Yes, and I obtained this 72-page inspection report.
So he sent me a link to Channel 2 Action News, bitch. Okay, let me see. Do you live in this apartment complex? Question mark. That's all I gotta say. Like, cause I mean, what I'm supposed to do with this? You should say, "What up, little nigga?" Your girlfriend wife doesn't see this, but what's up? Can you please? Who I need to block? Tell me who I need to block. I told y'all I really don't block people like that. The only time I blocked somebody, I don't know if I said this in my last live, but the last time I had blocked somebody, this dude had like flashed me. Well, not flashed me, but like he had sent me a video of him unprovoked. I didn't even know him. I didn't know him. We had exchanged little haze and like small conversation. But that was one of those situations again where I was just kind of like, where did you come from? I'm not stunting you for real. And I guess because I wasn't giving him any energy, he wanted to, sprinkle a little razzle dazzle when he thought that that was it. And I blocked his ass after I told him about himself. I cussed him out and he said that he did it on accident and I blocked him. Like, what the fuck? You ain't a bird, so not sure why sunflower seeds was the first thing he thought. Like, yeah, he thought he was funny with that. Absolutely not. I'll let you know when I visit Atlanta for the first time. Oh, you haven't made it to Atlanta yet? Atlanta has its ups and downs, child. I love this place, but I'll also be over it. Lord, let him be the one coming out in cuffs. Say what now? What the hell was that video blocked? And the video was basically about how balconies are unsafe. And I'm like, okay, well, I think he did say he's like a property manager too. So he does funeral directing and he does property managing. Something like that, like something with properties. So yeah, baby, listen. What? Like everybody's like, what the hell is this? I'm sorry. They saying block the guy. Oh, people are so weird about vegans. They are like, they really are. Some like honestly, I don't have that problem with anybody else that I've entertained. He's the first guy that really is like making these vegan jokes like over and over again. Other than that, it was just kind of like, yeah. My friend said that too, JB. She was like, you need to tell him that he need to stop with the corny jokes so he can, just not even. He would have been coming out in handcuffs on the news. Girl, don't waste your time. I know. That's how I feel too, honestly. I just kind of was trying to get myself out there. But yeah, at the same time, I'm just kind of like, bitch. You already know. You not nothing's gonna come from this. Judging me to do better than sunflower seeds, I will hope. Baby, like he could at least buy you 2 weeks worth of press juices or something. No. Then you know what? I was saying for me to like really date somebody for real, or not even for me to date somebody, for me to know if I'm interested in you, it has to be something there. Like it has to be something instant and not even just attraction. Like attraction has to be there for sure. But well, I ain't gonna say for sure, but attraction is a factor along with like you have to grab my attention. The conversation has to grab my attention. Something has to grab my attention, whether it be you being attractive or your conversation just being great. And I feel like I'm not getting that when I had sat back and thought about it, the last time that I really felt like, oh my gosh, like I'm just like an instant vibe was my ex, the one who lives in Maryland. I had seen like one picture of him and we had a conversation on the phone and it just like stimulated the fuck out of me. When I tell y'all, I've never had that situation before. Like the stimulations was stimulating. Okay, just off a conversation alone. And I never felt like that with nobody before. And then after that was also this last situation with my cousin's best man at his wedding. Like he was attractive and the conversation flow. Like I really enjoy his company. And that's like something that I'm like, okay, yes, this is something if this guy was to ask me on a date, I would be excited about and I would actually want to go and I would actually be more engaging in text messages. I'm dry as fuck in these text messages with these guys because they're not doing anything that is making me feel like I want to really engage and really get to know them. And this is why I feel like my man does not live here, because I just had two situations where the men that don't live here are the ones that really have my attention and the ones that I would actually be interested in getting to know more. Sigh. There has to be something deep because these people waste your time. Exactly, it has to. And like I really love good conversation. Not saying that like I think the doctor has the capability of providing me with that. I'm just not interested. You could go on a date and do another live with story time because I want to know how it went. Okay, for the plot, y'all, for the plot, I am going to go on this date and I'm gonna come back and report to y'all, let y'all know how it went. Cause goodness gracious, like, I'm on live. Period. I'm gonna call you when I get done. Look, she about to beat my ass because I ain't pick up the phone, but I require consistency. Yes, I agree. Like I always say that consistency is like very important when it comes down to getting to know me. All that up and down shit is not gonna work for me. Not saying you got to be all on my ass, but also, I mean, you could be press me. Well, no, let me not say that because I can't stand no bugaboo ass me. I'm lying. Um, but yeah, you gotta be consistent for real. Like I don't know what it is about dating, but it's like, these niggas just ain't it. They're not it, and I just really feel like it start with their mamas and they daddies. But we ain't gonna get on that topic too much. Shit. But I'm gonna go on the date and I'm gonna let y'all know what it gives. We supposed to be going on Sunday, so yeah, like. Simply rules. I'm really like no nonsense for real. Like very no nonsense. I've gotten better over time, just loosening up the strings a little bit. Not to the point where I'm just letting shit slide, but again, just trying to work on being open and not being so closed off to certain things. Cause like I was telling my friend, because me and my friend that went out that night, we just started hanging around this year. We used to work together at Home Depot, and so we've been hanging out since I got laid off and stuff. And so I'm telling her, I'm like, look, the more you hang around me, the more you gonna see that I don't really be with the bullshit. And she was like, girl, I could already tell. That's why I gave him a heads up to basically come correct or like don't at all. I'm like, yeah, I don't play. I used to be so like easily turned off by men. A nigga can mess up the lyrics to a song and I'm out of there. I'm not even lying. Like I used to be so like, he don't even know the lyrics. He fucking up the words to the song. Take it away. Take him away. Get him out of here. Really big on laughter. Yes. You need to be hilarious for me. Otherwise, I think you have no personality. Yes. And yes, that is very important. Like I love to laugh. Like I know a lot of people kind of would describe me as like bougie and like, yeah, I don't play no games. But at the same time, like to know me is to know me. I'm goofy as shit. Like around my mom, around my family, they see that side of me the most because we don't take shit serious. Like, especially me and my cousins. Don't get me around my cousins. Like, we just play all fucking day. But I need laughter too. I don't like no strict ass man. If you two buy the book and all of that, like I want to have fun. Crack a joke. Let's laugh. But don't do no corny shit either. Because if you joking about sunflower seeds, nigga, please. So, Kenna, are you good at giving dating advice? Because come on. Sit down. Let's have a seat. Tell me. I feel like I'm really good. Honestly, I do feel like I'm good. Sometimes you don't take your own advice, but I'm good. Like, let's go. Tell me what you need to say. Anybody else need some dating advice? What's tea? What's good? This is potentially why he spends a long time making me laugh. I knew he was fine, but I was nervous, so Oh, you talk about your man? Then you said, Julian, did you say your man white? He funny. What y'all be talking about? People say the same thing about me. What they say about you? You strict? Simply dramatic. I love laughing and joking around. That's how my family is. Yes, baby. We got to have a good time. I really attract creative men. I don't know if I said that before, but those are the type of men that I attract. Like a lot of it. I've had all kind of guys that I've, whether it be entertained or dated, a lot of times he is like creative in some sort. I've dealt with um a a, a singer, a singer, an aspiring rapper, because he ain't rapping, he not established. So I dealt with somebody who's established and somebody who was aspiring rapper. Um my ex is a handyman, so he's really good with his hands. He also is an artist, so he's a painter, he draws. Like I've, supported him on his art shows and stuff like that. So like, and he also, he's good at like making music too, but he's not trying to pursue music. I honestly, like, me and guys in the music industry, I just kind of feel like it's a lot. But yes, I do. I've also entertained a guy that's a screenwriter, like a screenplay writer. So like, I'm always attracting guys who are creative, and I actually like that because I feel like it helps me get more into my creativity. Like I'll hear, like the guy who does the screenplays, he also makes, he has card games. Y'all might have heard of them because they actually pretty popping. They're popular. If I'm even gonna plug him right now because I really do support his business. It's he has a game called Sing or Drink, and then he has like a whole bunch of other games. Like he really has some really good drinking games and stuff. Like if y'all are into game nights and stuff. But I remember when he was telling me about it, I'm like, oh, this is like, you can do this type of event, you can do this. But I'm saying this in my head. I didn't like give him this information. But like my mind, anytime I hear like a creative tell me something about themselves, or like I start thinking about different ways that they can go about doing stuff. I never tell them about it because, baby, no, we got to be established before I start giving you that type of stuff. But yeah, I'm just like, it just helps me be more in my creative bag too. They say that Pisces are really creative, and I be saying that I feel like I'm not, but I really am. I just don't really exercise it enough. Sakina is the type to bop you upside your head and say, bitch, get over it. Yes, my man is white. Wait, okay, is he like white, or do he got like a little flavor to him? What is it? I'm just curious. Yes, we all love to laugh. Okay. Let's tune in. Okay. So I've been mostly queer all my life. Okay. But a cute guy from work actually asked me out. And I actually want to say yes, even though I haven't dated a guy since ninth grade. You're 28 now. Go for it. If you are really intrigued and really feeling like you're being pulled to get into it, I say go for it. If it was something where you just knew like, he's asking me, but like I really don't want to go, but just the fact that he asked me, I said I'm gonna go, then I would be like, absolutely not. But just the fact that you are actually wanting to say yes, see what it gives, that doesn't change the fact that you being queer or anything. Ain't nothing wrong. The plus and perk of being grown is that you can do whatever the hell you want. So if you want to date a man for a quick little second, go ahead. And if he, gives you feels, then act on it. What y'all think, chat? Let me go pop over in Mildred's chat and say hey to the recovering addicts over there. Who live? Who is Mildred again? I forgot who you call Mildred. Which one of them folks live? Oh, really be live. I didn't even know my girl was live. Should I take him up on a date? Yes, you should. Uh-huh. Simply creating life. Yeah, go for it. Uh-huh. See, everybody telling you to go ahead and go for it. I say regular white. He's like a little older, which makes sense. All my friends say I'm mature. We really bonded over bands and music and him laughing. Yes, okay. Yeah, I see that she live. Tell Mildred I said hey. I think I will say yes and see what it's giving. Yes. Make sure you come back and tell us because I want to know. I really want to know. Y'all, I had a few topics that I wanted to talk about. I don't know if y'all care to hear about that because y'all listen. I can't be coming in here giving y'all all my dating business and all of that or lack thereof shit. I don't know. But yeah, I did have a few things pulled up just so we can have something to talk about. Oh, goodness gracious. I cannot stand when my phone play out loud. I don't know why. But y'all ain't right. I didn't know. Look, Cajun gave her that name. It wasn't me. That was Cajun's doing. But what was I finna say? Y'all, I posted my Ready to Love review today, so make sure that y'all tune in on that. Do I have any Ready to Love viewers in the building? Yes. Do any of y'all watch Ready to Love? Because I'm ready for it to be over. But the season finale is next week. So that's what I'm really happy about. Like, wrap this shit up because I just can't. Uh-oh. Wait. Did K Michelle respond back to thing? K Michelle responded back to Robin and Giselle? I don't know if I'm reading that right. But I don't know. Because actually, speaking of that, what y'all think about that whole Robin and Giselle commenting on Atlanta running out of people? She did respond? Okay, I need to go find that. I actually agreed with Robin when she said that, to be honest. I just feel like Atlanta did run out of people. I am one of the people, I know I don't talk about hot topics a lot, but I like this is very fitting for me to say it here. I personally feel like I don't want to see K Michelle on Love It shit on Love What Housewives of Atlanta. I don't want to see her on there. And I say that because we have seen K Michelle on so many networks, so many other platforms before her getting to this point. It's like, what else do we have to give here? We've seen her on Love and Hip Hop. She had like 2 of her own shows. Did she have like 2 separate shows outside of that? We seen her on Marriage Boot Camp. We seen her on Love and Hip Hop LA. Like, we've seen her on different things already. We don't need to see her again. And then it just feels like, so what? Let me guess. K Michelle gets on Atlanta and we follow her music career. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, don't get me wrong. I fuck with K Michelle. Like, I do. But we already have Shamia and we have Drew. So let me get this right. We're gonna have 3 singers on the show, and y'all want us to follow 3 singers' music careers? Bitch, is this making a band? Like, I don't want to watch that. Like, we've already seen this, been there, done that. Like, I was fine with seeing Shamia and Drew's music careers and all of that because they are trying to get there. Whereas Kay is already established. She's a successful singer-songwriter. Like, and I love that for her. And I know we've already had Candy. We've already had Shamari. Like, shout out. Like, you can't, at this point, I feel like you can't be in Atlanta housewife without someone being in the music industry. That just comes with the territory at this point. So it just is what it is. However, I just feel like we've been there, done that already. We don't need another singer. Let's just find somebody else that does not have anything to do with it. Or give us a producer. Like we don't have to have a singer. We've done that already. We've done it. We've seen Kay already. We've done it. So when I hear Robin say stuff like, yes, it seems like they're running out of people. Robin, bitch, I agree. And even Giselle was like, yeah, I mean, I'm sure they have more people. Yes, they do. Like, let's find somebody else. There's somebody else. It does not. And I feel like they're trying so hard to like give us big names. I don't know, to like draw in attention. It doesn't have to be a big name. It could be somebody that owns a law firm, somebody, a lawyer's wife. You know what I'm saying? Like, give us something else. There's someone else. There's a different woman that we can have on the show. We don't have to always have a big name. And then I see Pinky over there dressed tacky as hell. The thing is, I try to not get too much into the behind the scenes stuff because I cannot stand us knowing what's already going on before we can even watch the show. So anytime I see Housewives stuff, I honestly just keep scrolling. I don't care to get behind the scenes tea and all of that. Like, I like to just watch the show for what it is before we start like clouding our opinions and all of that stuff before we even see the episodes. Like, let me just yeah, what y'all think? I know some people are very excited for K Michelle to come, and it's just like, no. Even with Robin, when she was like, they be doing all these network crossovers, right? Since, like, can we not do that? Can we not do that? Because I don't want to see nobody on Love and Hip Hop on Bravo. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I don't want to see that. I don't want that. Shame I was with Robin, but you can't say everything about certain people. Yeah, and I just feel like people are definitely going to read Robin for having that opinion, especially as a person who doesn't have a champagne flute anymore. But right is right. I'm with you when I'm with you. I feel like Angel should have been on Married to Medicine, and I'm okay with Kay. Oh, Angel from yeah, I mean, I guess. Is she married? Is she married? Look, and I know that I kind of feel like Married to Medicine is one of those things where I feel like it's very strict. You do need to be married to medicine, boo. Even though, a nurse, Angel was a nurse, and I feel like that makes sense because she still is in the medical field, regardless of whatever. But is she married? Because, I mean, truth be told, Quad could have been gone. I rock with Quad sometimes. She get on my nerves. But Quad should have been gone because she's not married to medicine, my love. So, I mean, but she done got bags. Her husband a girl. You want to try Pinky's food? Slutty Beacon is all right. They got some good ass fries. Slutty Beacon is all right. I get them every now and again. I don't know if the Jonesboro location is still open. I wonder that. Let me go see because I ain't been down there in a minute. Slutty Vegan. Let me see. They got a few. They got a few locations, and she also opened her first. Her first Slutty Vegan restaurant is I think it's on Ralph Abernathy, if I'm not mistaken. She actually shut that one down and reopened it to like a Subway type of, like a vegan Subway restaurant. I don't care. I kind of like Robin, and I don't think she was wrong. I don't like Robin, and I think she was right. Robin pisses me off, but yes, I don't really want Love and Hip Hop with hello, thank you. You get it. Angela is a nurse, so that's why she's on there, right? That makes sense for sure. Oh, because yes, she yeah, they have some really good fries. Oh yeah, the Jonesboro location is still open. I don't know why I thought it was closed. Well, I think they had closed for renovation or something like that. But nonetheless, yeah, I want to see what Kay had to say about it. Hold on, let me go find this. Listen, if y'all know where it's at, let me know. Let me know. Recalls being in prison. What? The Brad recalls being in prison when Michael Jackson passed away. I almost beat a bitch ass after hearing that news. What was the Brad in jail for? Listen, I was asleep when he got sent to the hospital. I had woke up just traumatized. That was one of the worst days of my life. I'm not even joking. I was so devastated when Michael Jackson passed away. Y'all, I can't find it. Where y'all see this at? I want to see what K Michelle had to say. If anybody can find it, send it to me on Instagram. But I don't see it nowhere. Is it on Neighborhood Talk or something? Because, Jasmine Brand, she be a little delayed with her shit. Like, girl, let me see. I don't see that. But what I do see, didn't the brat hit somebody with a glass? Maybe that's why. Maybe that's what it was. Weren't they playing some baddie song on? I don't know. Ooh, was they? Listen, I didn't even give you. Did I tell y'all? Did me and Josiah talk about the trailer last week? I be forgetting what I'm talking about, y'all, on these lives. I can't remember. I don't know. Because Oh yeah, I think I did talk about the trailer. I was saying that um it's interesting that Stacy now wants to bring her ex-husband into the fold. Monique coming back acting like she ain't got time, but she really got time clearly. Mauricio making a random cameo like, "Sir, what are you doing here?" I don't know. But yeah, I did talk about that. It wasn't a long time ago. I forgot why she went to jail. Yeah, Michael Jackson passed in 09, so that was a little time ago. Um Okay, y'all, this is something with Kelly. Oops, judge grants temporary protection order against Kelly Farrell after her neighbor claims that she entered her home without permission and had to be physically restrained. Alleges confrontation stems from a vehicle being booted for parking in a fire lane. Kelly girl, why is you just walking in people's houses? Did y'all hear about this? According to US Weekly, Kelly's neighbor, who also happened to be oh gosh, a HOA board member, claims the incident occurred on August 9th after a vehicle near Kelly's property was booted for being parked in a fire lane. The woman alleged Kelly, accompanied by others, entered her private patio through her gate and had to be physically restrained. She says that during this time, Kelly displayed bizarre behavior and hurled insults at her. Cash also claims that she has video footage of the incident. Kelly, huh? She requested that the judge order Kelly to stay away from her and her family, and that Kelly received psychiatric and psychological services. A judge granted the temporary restraining order requiring Kelly to stay 30 yards away. A hearing is set for September 22nd to determine if the order will become permanent. Kelly, why did you go into this lady's patio? What was the situation? Was it that serious? First of all, let me say this though. I've watched those people who are a part of the HOA, and they are annoying as hell. But I still wouldn't be walking up on nobody's patio and stuff like that. That's how people get unalived or injured. Like, absolutely not. I would not even play that type of game. So Kelly, you out of order if you stepping over to her yard and stuff. Don't do that, because 30 yards, I want I want 100. Listen, I don't even know the yardage. Okay, I know I just probably made up a word, but I don't know how long or the distance of 30 yards. What's that? Don't believe it until it comes out on the show, because the blogs may have been making it seem more than what it is. There's a possibility it might be on the show. I don't know. I was gonna say, I bet the HOA lady is a pain in the ass. She probably called the tow truck. Exactly. Hey, Jasmine. Exactly. Those people, I've seen videos online of them just being unreasonable, coming at people about packages being on their patios, and they at work. Like, how am I supposed to get my packages if I'm at work and it's being delivered while I'm not at home? And now you trying to find me over some bullshit. Like, they are very provoking and they need to find something to do. So I'm not gonna, 100% get on the side of the HOA member. But Kelly, you definitely don't need to be walking up to nobody's house like that, because, just for safety measures. Don't want to be on no BS. But you know what? Like, any of y'all live in any HOA neighborhoods? We used to live in one, and they used to get on my mom for having my brother's basketball hoop out. And it was like, bitch, we want to play basketball. Like, that's what we do around here. And so, yes, like, they always used to try to give us a hard time about the basketball. But to some degree, I understand having HOA, because sometimes people need to get their shit together, okay? Just plainly. We don't live in a neighborhood like that anymore. But in my neighborhood, it's real nice in the front, but then you go to the back of the neighborhood, it's ghetto. It's very ghetto. Abandoned cars when I went walking earlier today, when I tell you there was this car that's always sitting there. It had a big ass spider web and a big ass, I'm not exaggerating, a big ass spider in it. That car had been sitting there. It's collecting dust. There's two cars in the back of my neighborhood that just be collecting dust. The neighborhoods the houses be looking wild. They got sheets in the damn windows and stuff. Baby, I'm telling you, the back of my neighborhood is a whole different neighborhood. We real classy up here, and it's real ghetto in the back. Like, what? So sometimes you do need somebody to tell you, if you don't get these motherfucking shutters together, this shit look a mess. If you don't get this abandoned car that's been sitting here for 10 plus years, man, I'm telling you, there one of those abandoned cars have been sitting there for years, collecting dust. And I'm like, so when the fuck is y'all gonna move this car? Like, sometimes you need somebody to get on your ass. However, they also be doing too much. Yep, she opened a new restaurant. He'll be requested child support. Hold on, what y'all talking about? Oh, y'all must be talking about Kelly baby dad, especially in Georgia. Oh yeah, they be doing the most here. If you're on the neighborhood talk, the response was on there from yesterday. Robin calling her a couch potato. Oh, she called her a couch potato. Oh, see, I need to go find that. Let me go see. Let me go bike. Sometimes maybe I need to follow neighborhood talk. I only like to follow like one. Oh, here we go. I need to just follow one blog. Like, I unfollowed the Shade Room years ago, and I was like, oh, okay, we got it. We found it. Maybe I need to follow neighborhood talk because, like I said, they be in the know. K. Michelle said, why be so worried about me and my overly educated and successful self and what I might be doing? Robin, you ran out of a job a long time ago. You would love to be recycled, you little couch potato, just yapping. You should have ran through that hotel lobby where your husband was with that lady. Woo! Giselle, you look beautiful. Leave me alone and let me go yodel in peace. Y'all know I don't like Robin. And she read you. The thing is, like, Robin is very opinionated for somebody who don't really be having too much going on, right? So because she's so opinionated about stuff and really don't really have too much to like stand on, she's an easy read. She's a really easy read, which is why Karen has been getting her together all throughout these years, because it's like, Robin, please shut up. You literally played a sidekick to Giselle. You always got something to say, and you the dizziest bitch in the room. Like, girl, please, let's not. But like I said, at the same time, I agree with Robin. But also, I'm not mad at K. Michelle for clapping back. But also, when she says, her overly educated, Robin's educated too. She's a college graduate. So, I mean, that's not a dig. Y'all both got degrees. Yes, you caught a live. Hey, Deidre girl. I was in Atlanta last weekend. I was like, I wonder if I'm gonna see my girl. Girl, what you was doing? Where you went? Where did you go? Or leaving your garbage cans out in the street? No, you can get rats, coyotes. We'll see. Look, we ain't got no rats or no coyotes around here. I seen a fox once or twice, a little deer. My neighborhood is really enchanted. Like, it kind of gives like Snow White in a way, but we have rabbits and birds, butterflies. One day I was coming home. Anybody that knows me, I'm a little scared of deer. I feel like I'm overcoming my fear, but I do have a fear of deer. One day I was coming home at 2:00 in the morning, and I was coming down my street. I was this close to go, like I was about to pull into my house. Out of nowhere, a deer, bitch, a deer ran across my car. When I tell you, that shook me to my core, because I don't want to see no deers in my neighborhood, okay? Keep the motherfuckers on the main road. I don't want to see that in my neighborhood. I'll be scared. But yeah, our neighborhood is a little enchanted, but we ain't got no coyotes and stuff, just deers, rabbits, birds, butterflies, those type of things. Robin needs to keep her mouth closed. She does. If she don't want to get red, she just might have to. But at the same time, I feel her on this. The hotel read will always eat. K. Michelle clearly watches the show. Not liked by Juan Dixie. I wonder how her and Juan's relationship is now, though. Y'all think Robin and Juan's relationship is like giving a little something? What y'all think? Mm-hmm. Took my husband to a Falcons game. We will be back for the Braves game this weekend. Oh, child. Y'all all up and through Atlanta, ain't y'all? Listen, I don't even go to the games. I went to a Braves game last year because my friend she invited me out. And so we end up splurging on her boss's credit card, baby. When I tell you we have bought up some drinks and some food, she was like, he had said something about the bill, but he didn't like trip about it. But we had ran up a check on her boss's dime. I mean, hey, but Sakina, you need to be compassionate to the dear sense. Car crash, Kara scared Bambi. Listen, I'm compassionate. I'm just kind of scared of him. That's it. But like I said, I'm overcoming my fear. Robin and Juan still homeboys. Exactly. Like that's all that is. They just homies. Cause Oh, speaking of Karen, y'all, that's something else I wanted to talk about. Andy. Andy has said something about him being excited. What is it? Oh, Andy Cohen hints at Karen Hugo's return to Potomac, says he plans to speak with her intermittently. Is that how you pronounce it? The Bravo boss recently spoke with TMZ, where he shared that he has spoken with Karen via text, but plans on speaking to her intermittently. He also stated that he hopes she will make her Potomac return. Y'all think that Karen gonna come back? I think she gonna come back. I do think that Karen gonna come back. Why not? I think she just has to be ready to have that conversation. Because again, just like I said on last week, let me turn my light on, y'all. I just feel like she needs to be ready for the conversation. She needs to take accountability for what she said, what she did, and the facade that she had been putting on this whole time. Because baby girl, you're an alcoholic, and or will we label her as alcoholic? Or would we say she just got a drinking problem? Or is that one and the same? Y'all let me know. Drinking problem, alcoholic, or same thing. Y'all let me know. But yes, I feel like she's definitely going to make a comeback. We already said that we feel like she's going to be seen in the next one. So yeah, I feel like that's going to be what it's going to be. I think Juan and Robin can now operate as besties with no romantic connection, but it's probably better now that there's no spotlight on their relationship. I agree. It probably is better for sure. I just feel like it ain't gonna be no spark. I feel like he probably still messing with whoever the hell he was doing. We don't live too far away. Okay. Wait, we what? What's that mean? We FaceTime Benny? What's that? What that mean? No, you're not. You need to be welcomed into the dairy community because they all ran out of Maryland due to Make her take a breathalyzer before she films. Oh, child. Karen is going. Hey, King B. Karen is gonna take a season off so she can say she worked on herself and did rehab or whatever. But after that, it's business as usual. Yes. I do feel like it's going to be one of those situations for sure. JB said it's the same thing. Definitely an alcoholic after four. And then ordering milk and shit like that because you know that you get the drinking and blabbing and telling all of your business. So now you can't handle your liquor. Y'all, I cannot stand people who cannot handle their liquor, who be acting a fool. I don't be liking it. Like, get drunk and have a good time, but I can't stand no sloppy drunk. I don't like it. Do you watch OC? Yes, I do watch OC, but I will say I was so checked out of this last episode. I could not focus on it for nothing. And I tried to turn it on twice. I watched, but shit, it was just barely watching it. I don't know what it was. This last episode was just, Now, I will say, I feel like Katie is a little weird. She is a little weird. And she got a lying problem for sure. She got a lying problem. And like, girl, I felt like she's better off just being truthful about, the stuff that she says because Otherwise, it's like you always getting caught in stuff. She gonna sit there and lie and say that she didn't tell Alexis about Shannon, that recording. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Like, I don't understand why you lying about shit like that when you know that you did it. And then the whole Gretchen thing. Gretchen is a liar too. Like, Gretchen, you told them that you went to the hospital. So because Gretchen lied about it, it's making me feel like she did say that, you know, she felt like Tamara, you know, put something in her drink. Like, what would Katie have to gain for doing something like that? But also, Katie is weird for recording Shannon. Like, girl, that was weird. Why would you do that? So it's like, because you did this to Shannon, like, you could also very much so easily lie on Gretchen, but also, Gretchen, you lie about your situation. So now it's making me feel like it's some truth to it, especially the way that Gretchen be talking in her interview. She said something in her confessional, and I was like, so you said it. Like, girl, you said it. Duh. So at this point, I have no choice but to believe Katie. But I just feel like with Katie, you lied so much, it's making people like, it's kind of making people not trust you because you be lying over stupid shit when you should just stand firm in your word, period. But I also feel like y'all going too hard on Katie when y'all got bitches like Tamara, who has been a terrorist since the test of time on this show. Y'all let her get away with everything. Even Jen. I'm looking at Jen crazy as hell right now because not all of a sudden you want to try to make nice with Tamara because you and Katie are at odds. And yeah, I would kind of look at my friend and vouch for me if you see that I'm being jumped on. But at the same time, Jen like to act like she don't know what the hell is happening. She can't remember what was being said and everything. Oh, y'all said of Army base. Look, I was like, what's that? Ashley, how was prison? Karen, Ashley, how was Michael at that man's house? Hey, girl, it's Bert and Kay. Berto? Is that you? Is that Berto? Is that you? Y'all think that's my family? I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm going to keep watching Karen. I'm going to keep whacking Karen. She lost me as a fan, especially since she don't admit to her alcoholism. You can keep whacking her because the thing about it is Karen is like, she tries to keep everything under wraps, but she don't have all her shit together. And we already knew that. There has always been proofs of cracks in the foundation of Karen's lifestyle and everything else since season 1. She is a person that tries to put on airs and keep up with, trying to make it seem like she's, more fab than she actually is. And I rock with Karen. I used to rock with her more. She used to be my favorite, but now I'm more so like, Karen, shut the fuck up. Like, you can get it too. You're not exempt anymore. They used to be my girl, and I used to be blind to her BS. But over time, it wasn't until season 5 is what really made me be like, yeah, Karen, no. So I understand. I will never forget Fireball Karen. I will never forgive her. Oh, you will never forget Fireball Karen down to Monique's lake house. Yes, exactly. Spilling all her tea. Why is Katie always lying? Exactly. I feel like a lot of people do jump on Katie's side because Katie is a minority and, these white girls are jumping on her. But at the end of the day, Katie is a liar. She is a liar. She's weird. Like, let's not forget that. Gretchen looks like a wax. She does. And all of that, like, Barbie, Southern Belle, pageantry look, like, girl, please get I don't really like her look or her style. That's my problem. Katie is a liar, but they let Tamara get away with so much. Let her get away with so much. Like, oh my gosh. There has been so many times where I felt like y'all need to trump Tamara the fuck off. Like, I would have Tamara crying in the corner somewhere. Please stop playing with me. They just let her do and say and talk to them however she wants to. And I be looking like, what's going on? Like, this is strange. This is confusing. I don't like it. Thank you, King B, for the super chat. The way people have amnesia about Tamara's antics. Exactly. Like, what are we doing? What are we watching? I don't understand. King B, is this Berto? Because you said this is Bert and K. Is this Berto? Tell me. Here go my kids. OMG, it's nice catching it live while it lasted. Wait. Your kids be watching me. No, but yes, I just don't understand that. I don't get it. But yes, I do watch OC. I need to finish watching it because wasn't there something where the husband, Katie's husband, showed proof of Slate being aware of the whole Gretchen thing, and I guess like him trying to lie for her or something like that. I didn't get to watch the whole thing because again, I was kind of like mentally checked out. So Berto, hey! Look. Y'all, this is my family. Yay. Yes. I miss y'all. I've been trying to come up there and see y'all, but y'all been busy. But yes. So I need to go back and finish watching that episode so I can see what Katie's husband had to say about Slate knowing about the whole thing. He said that Slate knows about it, Gretchen, Jen, and Ryan. They all know about the whole situation. So I'm like, all right, I need to tune back in. But at the end of the day, it doesn't change the fact that Katie is a liar, regardless of whatever. She is weird. And I do feel like that lie detector thing was a setup. I do feel like that was a setup for sure. And even when she pulled out the receipts in the latest episode saying that this lady was a paid actress or whatever, yeah, they definitely tried to set you up. And I can't stand Emily. Emily is just ugh. And Emily saying that she take testosterone makes sense as to why she always looks so damn brolic, especially in that one confessional with that dressing her shoulders out. Like, girl, stop. You're starting to be built like a man. Them shoulders is giving manly. Absolutely not. I can't stand it. But yeah, that's what I gotta say about OC. I can't wait for Salt Lake to come on. It comes on next week. I will be reviewing that. I feel like I need to go back and watch a few episodes of the last season so I can be freshened up by the whole situation. But yeah, lay off Emily and her broad shoulders. Hell no. Again, she over there taking testosterone, and that's the reason why her shoulders look the way that they do. Emily get on my nerves. And I do feel like she be overdoing it with her son. What, like, I'm actually with Shane. Like, let your son get, a little older before, they start doing all this extra stuff. But also, I kind of see how she feels about her son and his clinginess, because him like calling her phone, and both Shane and Emily are saying that he's really attached to her. Like, there is something that needs to be sorted out between, the son and his relationship with food and everything else. I just feel like Emily is just a little dramatic. She is probably one of those girls who play lacrosse in private school. No, for real. Okay, them big manly ass broad shoulders. Girl, bye. I told y'all, I don't see it for Emily. I don't see it for Gina either. Like, Gina, girl, gone. I don't see it for a lot of them. Honestly, I don't have a favorite when it comes down to OC. So it just is what it is. But let me see. Do I have anything else I need to talk about? Like I said, I will be doing Salt Lake next week. I can't wait for Potomac to come out. And Miami just been Miami. And I don't know. I've been enjoying the seat. Well, no. I've been like up and down. Like, I feel like I'm getting to a point where I can enjoy Miami again because it's not so Gertie focused. But I don't have an OC favorite either. I just like watching those white gutter snipes. Are those your favorite, JB? Or you don't like Emily and Gina? I don't know. But this could be their last season. Yeah, they can bring some other people in. Honestly, like, get rid of Tamara too. Get rid of Tamara. I don't give a fuck. I understand where she's coming from with like not feeling good about the whole Teddy situation and just feeling like, her friend is sick and it's affecting her. I understand that wholeheartedly. But it does kind of seem like she's using Teddy as a reason to lash out, to be an asshole, to do all these things. And it's like, girl, please. Nobody gives a fuck. No, not nobody gives a fuck, but like nobody is buying what you're trying to sell when it comes down to this whole I'm in therapy and I possibly have autism and this I don't like to get close to people. Girl, shut the fuck up. You've been an asshole since you got on this show. You've been an asshole and you want people to sympathize with you and it doesn't work that way. Therapy isn't working for you that quick. It's not. I'm not buying into anything that Tamara is trying to sell to us. I feel like it's a whole bunch of bullshit. The moment somebody does something to make you mad, she's going to lash out. She's going to act a fool and she's going to be a dickhead as she's been this entire time. So, yeah, no, thank you. Not interested in Tamara's storyline. She can get the hell on. Let's bring in some new people. Like, yeah, that's just how I feel about it. You got to go. All right. Thank you for being here. I honestly feel like I need to wrap it up too. I'm getting sleepy and the numbers is dwindling. And I know other people is going live and all of that stuff too. So shit. I think I'm gonna leave it right here too. I do want to thank everybody who came out. Emily in her bloated space does not need to be bullying anyone. Yes. So another Marlo. Who's another Marlo? Tamara? Yeah, she's using Teddy for the sympathy. Look, now y'all want to be all in the chat now that I'm getting ready to wrap up. Yeah, but I feel that she is using that for sympathy for sure. And I ain't really into it like that. You ready for Bell Collector to come back out in October? I am, but I didn't did I review the last season of Bell Collective? I think I was just watching it and then like if I wanted to say something then I would make a quick rant video about it, but it wasn't like a full thorough review like I did last time. I'm not that excited for Bell Collective like that because So Gucci and Akeisha not on there. So Gucci was my favorite. Like her leaving, I don't feel good about that. I'm gonna miss my fave. Good night, King. I don't know if you were saying that because I was wrapping up, but yeah, I'm not really that excited for it. But you know, I'm gonna tune in and I'm gonna see what it gives, and if it's worth something to talk about, then I will get on and I'll definitely talk about it. Yes, Tamara is definitely another Marlo. They act alike in the sense of trying to gain sympathy, but you know, just being a typical asshole that they've been this entire time. Yes, definitely that. But that's it, y'all. I'm gonna wrap it up. I fulfilled my duty of going live this week, but I'm gonna get more organized with it because I know I'm doing like story times and stuff like that. But I also want to talk about hot topics, and I know we talked about Housewives a little bit, you know, Atlanta and OC, but I want to get a little bit more organized with it. And just to kind of get y'all to, you know, be a little more engaged and, you know, a reason to actually come into the live. Like, oh, she's going to be talking about Housewives. She's going to be talking about this, about that. Yeah, just give me some time because, again, I am rusty when it comes down to being on live. So I appreciate y'all for being here regardless of whatever, you know, all 30 of y'all who tuned in. I appreciate it. But yeah, y'all go ahead and enjoy the rest of y'all's night. I will do the same. And I will see y'all next week. Bye.